But ask Ryan Brotherson, and you'll be surprised to hear...
Writing center.
4-year-old Ryan has been called a child genius by many because he can multiply like a second grader.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18.
And read just as well as an 8th grader.
He just loves to read. He loves to do anything. He loves math. I got him reading Junie B. Jones when the children take a nap and he gets tired.
Ryan's father says he noticed Ryan was not like other kids when he was much younger.
When he was about 1.5 years, he was very much into states and capitals. He was actually able to get on the computer at around age 2, 2.5 with a blank puzzle of the United States and put each state exactly where it belongs. And that we were just blown away.
Today, Ryan is still impressed with states and their capitals, but in a different way. Now he likes to spell them. And ask Ryan what he likes about reading.
When I get reading, that makes my brain grow up. Fireflies. And I just don't know what to do with myself.
But with such a mature reading level, Dad says the challenge now is making sure Ryan's books are still age appropriate. And even though Ryan's brain seems older, his 4-year-old personality still shines through.
What's the capital of California?
Sacramento.
He is just absolutely adorable, and he is the president of this organization at his school called Genes for Teens. I've got his teacher, Miss Kathy Anderson from Arnold High School. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having
us. And
us.
also Miss Kay Daniel from the Bay County Schools, your social worker there. Thanks for joining us. So Miss Anderson, tell us, how did Ryan get involved in Genes for Teens?
Well, I went up to the office one morning to sign in with Mrs. Clark, the other pre-K teacher. Ryan was early. He went with us, and as he's going through the halls, he's looking everywhere, reading everything, and he sees where it says 1 out of every 3 homeless people is a teenager. And he turned around and looked at me with a little mouth like he couldn't believe it. And I said, yeah, Ryan, teenagers. And he says, we got to do something. I said, well, why don't we form a club and we'll collect genes and, you know, and give it to him. And he said, well, I want to be the president. So since he was the president, we went back to our classroom. My aide, Mrs. Carol Gill, got out poster board, markers. He immediately went to work drawing pictures, reading. She took pictures of him. We posted them everywhere, and genes started pouring in.
And a lot of the other kids in the class also got involved, a bunch of 4-year-olds.
All the boys and girls brought him in, and we told Ryan it was his responsibility, since he was president, that he needed to thank each and every one of them. So he would go up to them, thank you for bringing the genes today. And yeah, both of our classes have donated. And
so you guys are collecting the genes. So if people want to give genes, what do they need to do?
just bring them to Arnold High School and give them to Ryan.
How many have you guys collected?
Well, there was a lady in Fountain that gave us about 400 pair. So we have close to 800 pair right now.
Wow.
And still climbing.
And Miss Daniel, where are you guys going to be taking the genes?
Well, we'll be having them stored for a while, of course, because with 800 pairs of genes, you're going to have to store some of them. Then we'll be distributing them to the kids as the calls come in because of the mandated school uniform. This will help a lot to get kids in genes so that they can come to school in their uniform. And then this summer, if there's leftovers, we'll donate those to Rescue Mission to go into Clothes for Kids, because we do a joint effort every summer where they help our children with school uniforms.
That is such a great cause. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming on.
Thank
Genes
you.
for Teens, number you can call. Call Arnold High School if you'd like some more information. Well, coming up on News Channel 7 today, your business headlines.